How do you sleep at night?
I'm telling you, that's the way that you do it.
You're twisted, man.
Well, that's the way I was always taught. You put your milk in first, right?
So you're telling me, after all these years of working together, you'd be making my cup of tea backwards?
Yeah. And you didn't notice, did you? So it can't have been that wrong, can it?
You'd be telling me that you keep your Tommy sauce in the fridge next.
Where else would you keep it? And anyway, who says Tommy sauce? How old are you? 6?
You monster.
You're a mug.
What's up? Do you need a cab?
No, I just wanted to let you know I've been looking for somewhere else to live.
Right.
Yeah, I'm struggling to find somewhere commutable to the factory, but hey, that's not your problem. I'll be out of your mum's flat as soon as I can.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Stay as long as you need to. Within reason.
Well, that's really kind, Tim. Thanks. I appreciate it.
So how long have you and him been best mates, then?
Me and him?
Yeah.
No chance. I just need him where I can keep an eye on him.
I just think it'd be nice for the kids to see how respected their dad was in the industry, you know?
Yeah, of course. Well, we'll come, won't we? Won't we?
Sorry, what's this?
It's a memorial for Rufus today.
I'd really appreciate it if you guys could make it.
Count Underworld in.
Oh, not today of all days.
Everything all right?
I've been chasing him for weeks, and they only call when I got a memorial to organise. It's the police. I've got to take this. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Hello?
So what do you think, said Michael?
What? No, you, me, and Michael are going.
Is that necessary?
It's Donahue's, Stephen. They're huge for Underworld. If they say, come and pay your respects, you go pay your respects. Have you got a tie, or do you want Beth to sew you one up?
It's okay. I'm good.
Oh. Glad to hear it.
Are we in the right place?
Looks like it.
Must be early.
Well, not according to this. You know, I'm not surprised, to be honest, that there's hardly anyone here. I remember after he died, I called Donahue's. They hardly seemed bothered he was dead.
Somebody must miss him, surely.
Excuse me. Are you here for the memorial service?
Yeah.
How did you know my dad?
You're right, Stephen. Stephen and Sutherland.
Your dad was, you know, we were in business together.
Just business. You didn't know about cider work.
Well, we didn't know him very well, but he was a nice guy.
So you were friends?
Yeah.
Hi, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Sorry. I was on the phone to my childminder. Today was a bit much for my daughter Tabitha, so she stayed at home.
Oh, that's understandable.
I see you've met my son Jules. You were meant to stay with your uncle.
He's been the perfect host, actually.
Darling, why don't you go and get something to eat from the buffet? You didn't have breakfast.
I'm not hungry.
Please.
He seems like a great kid.
He's had a lot growing up to do. Oh, please, excuse me. Thank you so much. I didn't know you were going to make it. I'm so grateful for you to come and
What was that with the boy?
I don't know. I just froze. I'm not very good with grief. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, but there's no need to bare your soul. Just be pleasant. The kid's lost his dad.
Yeah, poor little guy. He seems desperate to find anyone who liked his dad.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah, well, let's hope he doesn't find out the only reason any of us are here is because we need his family's business.
Michael.
What? Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude. It's true. I mean, this is why we're here, isn't it? Okay, it's sad, I know, but nobody liked Rufus. And there's nothing we can do now.
Listen, I need to go.
Where?
I won't be long. Now, remember, you worked with Rufus in the past. You got on well, but lost touch.
But what if people start to ask more questions?
Well, they won't.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm one of those people, aren't I? I've got one of those faces. People are just drawn to me. I'm funny, I'm kind, I'm...
Kind of funny looking, maybe.
Just be ambiguous. You know, be polite, say sorry for your loss, and move on.
All right, then. We're mainly just here for free finger food, though, aren't we? That and the fact that we're still getting paid. That is right, isn't it, Mr. Reed?
That's right.
And when you say ambiguous, are you meaning like frogs and that?
No, ambiguous. Dance around the subject. Now listen, go on, mingle, and if you speak to his kid, just talk Rufus up, okay?
Is there anybody in the factory left, or?
Well, it's quiet there, and you said yourself this is important. I thought the numbers just needed a little boost.
Who knew you had a heart, eh?
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Jules. It's never easy to say goodbye to someone at such a young age. It's even harder when we've had to wait so long to say our goodbyes properly. And my husband and I, we had our differences. He was no saint, but he was ultimately a good man. So thank you all for coming, and please tuck into all the food and drink, and let's celebrate his life. Because if there's one thing we know about Rufus, he loved a good party.
Yeah.
Our son Jules would like to say a few words.
My dad could be a right idiot sometimes. But he was also really funny. And rubbish at guitar. Even though he had about 20 of them. But if you forget about all the annoying stuff, I just want my dad back.
I know, darling.
The electric boogaloo.
Really? He never mentioned dance classes to me.
Kirk, I think Izzy's looking for you.
Oh, sorry for your loss.
Interesting guy. You know him?
Well, our paths have crossed.
Stephen, I know. All these people who suddenly turned up. They work for you, don't they?
How'd you figure it out?
Well, for starters, they're hardly dressed for the occasion. And some of them are terrible liars.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologise. I'm quite touched, actually. It's better than the place being empty, eh?
Hey, how are you holding up?
I've had better days.